Remember the last time you used a public restroom?
This is what I eat in a day as a fat girl. Good morning. Today we're having cheesy eggs and hickory rub bacon. The best water. Honestly, if I had apple or orange juice though, I'd be drinking that. For lunch today, I just made these little taco boats. Having a little bit of raspberry tea. I made homemade pasta with feta. Don't judge me on the portion size. I tried the little trick where you like put the amount of pasta in and that's the amount that you cook. Well, I filled this bowl up about here. If you ever do that, don't forget that the pasta like blows up, so you actually end up with a whole bowl. Anyway, I also made Texas toast with turkey pepperoni.
Okay, so I know just, don't worry, I'm not trying to sell you on them again.
I have my raspberry tea from earlier.
What I eat in a day as a fat girly that doesn't want to lose weight. For brekkie, my partner and I tried a local bakery. I got a jalapeno popper galette and a banana pudding croissant. I had the galette for breakfast and it was so good. I went home, had some coffee because I was exhausted. And then for lunch, I did have a little bit of this leftover rice. And then I made these Trader Joe's giant baked beans. I just added some oat milk for creaminess, lemon, feta, balsamic glaze with a piece of garlic toast. And then in the evening, it was a beautiful day out. So beautiful. So my partner and I went to a cafe and I got an iced vanilla oat milk latte and we shared the banana pudding croissant from earlier. I have a weakness for everything banana. It doesn't look the best, but for dinner, I made vegetarian chicken parm, some pasta, and grilled zucchini. For dessert, I had this peach cobbler Greek yogurt, and that's all she ate.
Here is what I eat in a day as a happy fat woman. Started the day in Massachusetts. I'm not from Massachusetts, and so we had some delicious hotel breakfast. This is probably the best hotel breakfast I have ever had in my entire life. We have some melon. We have a little breakfast burrito, and I did get a little hash brown on the side. And for reference, this is the size of the muffin. Huge muffin. And I'm not just talking about me. I just ate the breakfast burrito. After work, we came back to the hotel and had a little bit of a girl lunch. Muffin, melon, yogurt, and in our little supply, I found a sport. Best of both worlds. It's the best of both worlds. Had the leftover crumbs from my cheez. And for dinner, there was a restaurant attached to the hotel. So we got nachos, but I forgot to take a video of them while we were eating them because someone was literally getting fired behind us as the nachos came out. Some of the best nachos I've ever had, though. And then I got these delicious fries and this impossible mushroom Swiss burger situation. My husband got this like mussel stew that he really wanted to show you. Burger was good, nothing to run home about. Is it run or right? I don't know. We went back to the hotel room and finished the nachos, and that was what we ate in a day. What I ate in a day. Oh my gosh.
What I ate in a day as a beautiful plus size girly. First, I started off with my protein coffee. I start with the usual 1 cup of Aldi Fairlife, and then I add my scoop of protein powder. This time I use the frosted sugar cookie. So far, I have to say I love the frosted sugar cookie and the snickerdoodle the most. Then I shake that bitch up and I add birthday cake syrup to it. And I make some birthday cake cold foam and it tastes delicious and it's worth every fucking calorie. Make sure you make that thick. Also, I don't know what you people are talking about. I am Gen Z, not millennial. So why are you guys saying aggressively millennial? I'm literally so confused. But whatever. My protein coffee tasted absolutely fucking amazing. And I make these every single day now. Then I had some water. As you can see, my son is always tugging on me. As well as one of these pastry crisps. They're my favorite snack. And then I had some pizza bites. Homemade pizza bites, by the way. Made the dough at home as well. And then I had my daily sparkling ice. And then I had some kettle chip. And then I had some Joyride candy. And you know what? This has so much fucking fiber. I had bubble guts, but it was absolutely delicious.
What I eat in a day is a person over 290 pounds. Now, I ate this at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, so I'm not sure if that counts for yesterday or today. So I went ahead and included it in this video anyways. But I had some Waffle House. So this is like a blueberry waffle. And then I had hash browns on the side. Of course, I added some pepper to it and like lots of syrup. But this was delicious. I love all the crunchy bits that come inside hash browns. And then I told myself that I was going to be going into a calorie deficit
So I had to have, my last hurrahs. And what's a hurrah without some cereal? So I had me a nice big old bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And apparently these have faces on it, but my big bag was really big backing so bad that I forgot to pay attention to see if it had faces on it or not. Now, after this bowl, I did have like a second half bowl. And I'm not gonna lie, I think that was like half the box of cereal. And then later on in the night, I did get Hawaiian Bros. I had the chicken and the pork with the rice. I did not eat the mac salad because I hate mac salad. And I guess we're going to see how long it can actually stay in a calorie deficit. Take your guesses down below, I guess.
What I eat in a day, period. So I had me a TV dinner, like that's the fettuccine alfredo and a soda, cherry, to be exact. Y'all, I'm so greedy. It don't make no sense. Ooh, I'm so greedy. So I was still hungry, so I made me a chicken sandwich with some fries. That chicken sandwich tasted just like the hot McChickens from McDonald's. Go ahead and get y'all some of those. Period. And I fucked this shit up. It was so good, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. Like, just chef's kiss. Oh my goodness. So I had me some cup noodles. I almost burnt my fucking face. Anyways, I had a hot burrito. After some time after that, some chips. You know me, a big girl. You know I love my motherfucking chips. Y'all see my TikTok. And that's my second bag of chips. Clock it. And I was just gonna snack for the rest of the night, or whatever. And I got my big bag of Takis. Bye, y'all.
Okay, day 2 of what I eat in a day as a fat person who isn't trying to lose weight. I start it with my meds and water. Then I have some oatmeal with some cashews and my next meds. Lots of water, always with the water. This was lunch. Of course, we always have to give Ducky her little obligatory treat. I don't know if you've ever had pickled beets, but they are fantastic. Also, this is the electrolyte waters that I drink. I drink a ton of them throughout the day in different flavors. They work okay for most things, but yeah. Pickled beets, like I said, delicious. And then a couple hours later, I had one of these little yogurts to get me through. I had a pre-nap cheese stick. And dinner was this steak bite and potatoes with carrots. It was so good. And then for dessert, I had a little bit of this chocolate bar. Thanks.
Good morning, y'all. This is what the fat bitch eats today. I'm drinking orange juice. Y'all, I mean the sandwich. I got keto bread, monster cheese, turkey, mayonnaise, salt, and pepper. Y'all, for lunch, I'm eating tuna and chips. This is good, like, don't get me wrong, but it's not as good as the one I usually be making. Y'all, I'm eating a banana. Y'all, for dinner, we got Wawa. Don't it look good? Y'all, this is how you order this. So you get ciabatta bread, toasted bread only, extra mayo, garlic aioli, pepper jack cheese, honey turkey, salt, pepper, cucumbers, hot peppers, jalapenos, lettuce, onions, tomato. That's it. Get you a bite. I know you want it. This thing get juicy. And I got some hot Cheetos. And to wash all that down, I got a frozen coconut passion fruit refresher. But y'all, that's everything a fat bitch ate today. Thank you, love it.
What I ate today is a biggie. Got Cinnamon Toast Crunch pod. Bacon and egg sandwich. It just has bacon, egg, and mayonnaise. Cherry Pepsi. I'm getting over being sick. I love bacon. Water, because I'm healthy. Banana and peanut butter. My daughter got these the other day and I realized how obsessed I am with them. If you like these and you've never had the sea salt ones, be prepared to eat all of them. Fried cabbage, greasy fried cabbage with bacon. Chicken. Fried cabbage is one of my favorite things to eat, but I do not want to eat it the healthy way. And I love crunchy pieces of cabbage. Let me know if y'all want to see more of these.
What I ate today as a fatty. Morning fatties. We have a ton of veggies, egg whites, and 2 hash browns. The eggs smell terrible. Taco Bell. Delicious. I get a grilled cheese burrito, no chipotle sauce, add refried beans. I love beans. And a nacho fry. How come my grilled cheese burritos are always, like, they're limp, you know? I'm trying to be not messy, okay? We got the Dubai chocolate strawberry cup from Crave, but this was $17. You see her? That was a close call. It's good, but it's not $17 good.
I like it. Not for $17 though.
Girl dinner, yeah, yeah. Some bear chicken tendies, some cheese, mac and cheese, and some fries. You gotta line them up on your fork, you know? Oh, cool. Everything I eat in a day is a fat girl. For breakfast, I made little parfait breakfast yogurt bowls. Haven't noticed by now, I'm obsessed with Greek yogurt and fruit. So we are watching the baseball game, so I made a meat and cheese plate. This meat is actually really good. I made spinach artichoke dip. It's literal perfection. Cannot stop munching on these little hot dogs with this mustard. It is so good. This is the Carolina mustard by Big Ace Barbecue. I'm gonna tag them below in case you want to check them out, but if you love mustard, you need to check out this brand. We're watching the Orioles game, so I made pigs in a blanket, and I made the grilled cheese burrito. Like gone for a hot ass. It's so messy, but so good. I had to change my shirt because I was making a mess with that, but I have a Coke Zero. I made one of my dessert bowls, the chocolate fudge, but I put the strawberries on the side so that I can dip them. Look how delicious that looks. These strawberries are so fresh. Always my cup.
Here is what I eat in a day as a happy fat woman. I do need to say I am happy. I'm just hungover. I don't look happy at all, but it's because I don't feel good. I went to bed in the wee hours of the morning, so I cut up in the wee hours of the afternoon and immediately needed some pizza. I love a ranch or a Caesar to dip my crust in. Today with Caesar. I'm highly obsessed with my new bass fish napkin holder. I think it's so funny. All right, back to the food. I had half an eggplant slice, fourth of an appetizer slice, and then a half of a focaccia grandma situation. My mom made too much pound cake, so she sent us home with all of this extra, and I just had a little bit of nibbles of the cinnamon one. I just love a little cinnamon pound cake. I felt like I needed something fresh to revive my body, so I did a little green apple with a cat on the side, and then I did cover it in peanut butter because what's better than apple and peanut butter? Finished this little bag of crumbs, white truffle potato chips, and still watching Grey's Anatomy from lunchtime. It was a just eat out of the fridge day because anything else would have been too hard. So I had pasta deux with some leftover tilapia, had some lemon spinach pasta, and then like a handful of cacio e pepe gnocchi from Trader Joe's. It was like a midnight dinner because we woke up so late. Had some chocolate chips. Went to bed and still was hungover the next day because that's 31.
everything I got to eat today. Is it 4:30? Yes. Do we still have to eat? Yes. My bad, I went to bed really late. Okay, anyway. So we got another round of tomato soup and grilled cheese. But this time to my grilled cheese, I added pickles. That was sad, probably because I let it sit for a little bit. I'm gonna have some of this xylitol candy for the tooth health. I decided to make my own version of like an animal style fry. So for the base, I did potatoes and zucchini, some ground meat, the sauce, cheese, and some pickles. You know the drill. This is one of those examples where I feel like I outdid myself. This chocolate box has been sitting in the house for so long, so I'm gonna eat it. Okay, there are 4 different flavors. Start with this one. It's like dark chocolate. This one is like chocolate mousse. I don't like that one. I thought I would like that one more than the dark chocolate, but I don't. And this one has salted caramel. It's too sweet. And this one has lemon, which I think will be my favorite. Yeah. Rice cracker time.
Hi guys, welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day. Remember, I'm fat and I don't eat healthy. Today for breakfast, I went to McDonald's and I ordered myself a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle. I feel like I'm always telling y'all what I like to order from McDonald's, but I really want to know what you like to order from McDonald's, so let me know in the comments. I also ordered myself a large French vanilla iced coffee with extra ice, extra creamer, add whipped cream, and add a caramel drizzle. I don't know who is making the McDonald's at my local coffee, but it literally slapped my ass so freaking hard. Today for lunch, I brought leftovers from last night's dinner, which was some chicken tenders from Wing Daddy's. Y'all already know I'm the ranch queen, so of course I'm dipping everything inside of the ranch. Only brought myself 2 chicken tenders and that didn't really fill me up, so I'm also having a bag of fruit. I'm having 3 strawberries, some grapes, and some tangerines. I have such a love-hate relationship with strawberries. Sometimes they're really good and sometimes they're just so freaking sour. I officially made it through another work week, so I wanted to go get myself a little celebratory drink. I went to Dutch Bros and I ordered myself a frozen watermelon lime lemonade. Someone asked me in a comment to do one of these videos in Spanish, so I did, and if you want to see it, it's already posted. So for today's question of the day, if you're really listening to this video right now, do me a favor, go to the comments and let me know if you know any other languages other than English. We still had leftover chicken tenders and sleaze balls, so we're having the rest for dinner tonight. But that is everything I had for the day. Like I always tell y'all, that's enough about me. What did you eat today? Let me know in the comments. Bye.
I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. We all gonna leave together.